And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the International League. It's the Memphis Redbirds going up against the Nashville Sounds. We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Nashville Sounds.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Rodriguez. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out.
Memphis,
should be interesting to see. All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Matt Koperniak. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Late on that fastball. 0-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Zamora. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. With the wind blowing out, this could be a slugfest from this lineup. I'm sure all the power guys are licking their chops, hoping to elevate and celebrate. Outfielders will need to not come in too fast on pop flies because those can carry in a hurry. Jose Barrero getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Out to short. Zamora. Tosses to first. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lucan Baker.
And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker.
Aye! 0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball, that's in.
Fly ball down the line, over near the wall. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play, no score. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Gordon Graceffa. Here's some more information. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Manuel Margot leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. Fly ball left field. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Let's check out the lineup.
Durbin.
So up next, Caleb Durbin. And fires in a heater at 95. And it's strike two.
No balls,
One
two
out
strikes.
and the base is empty. Here's a grounder up the middle. 2 away.
He's out.
What a defensive effort there. Tough to even
Batting
get
third,
to the ball.
the
And then
right
an
fielder,
excellent
Mark.
off-balance throw. He really
Canna.
showed some great athletic ability as well as strong fundamentals on that play. Next to hit, Mark Canna.
Hey.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball towards left center. Going back pretty deep. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. We go on to inning number 2. No score. The Redbirds at the plate here in the second inning. Prieto goes 5'9", 25 years old, and he's a native of Cuba. This pitch popped up. Makes the grab, one away. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Digging in for the Redbirds, Thomas Sajazi had an 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. That one is absolutely pummeled. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6.
Coming up to the dish from Memphis, Mike Antico. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Two outs and nobody aboard. Lifted down the left side, Zamora. And that is out number 3. So they go quietly here. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Jake Bauers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike. High fly ball down the line and left. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hard hit. And steps on the bag for the out.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
And the next batter, Brewer Hicklin. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
All one.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Freddie Zamora. And that one fouled off. Second inning, no score thus far. Ground ball, right side. Steps on the bat. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. Heading on now to the top of the third. No score. All set for the start of this inning. Now the third baseman, Jacob Bushberger.
Jacob Bushberger.
Aye. 0-1.
In the air on the infield, Clark. And a quick out, number one. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Next up for the Redbirds, Gavin Collins. 1 for 4 in Wednesday's action. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. To the right side, Delgado. Throw to first in time. And now it's going to be Ryan Valade. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Blooper to right. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Koperniak.
The lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Matt Koperniak. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. High fly ball out to left center. Bowers. And that will retire the side. 1 runner left stranded. Still no score. Bottom of the inning, and now Raynel Delgado.
The second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
This to third, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Anthony Siegler.
Digging in next for the Sounds, Anthony Siegler. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
0-1's the count.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Lifted in the air to right center. And there are 2 down.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Wes.
Next up for the Sounds, Wes Clark. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And swing and a miss. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight set down here to start the game. No score. Welcome back to Nashville, top of the fourth inning. Now at the dish, Jose Barrero. Ripped, but it curls foul. Grounder up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. He was all over that one. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Next to hit, Lucan Baker. Fly ball to right. Hannah on the way over. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cesar
Stepping to the plate
Prieto.
for Memphis, Cesar Prieto. First time up was a pop-out. Little chopper rolls foul. The left-handed batter waits. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it. Fell behind in the count with shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So digging in, Thomas Sajazi. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Chases a high fastball there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. A 3-run home run, and they lead it. It's 3-0. With a slider to the opposite side of the plate, you're not expecting a pull side homer. What a great swing to send that one out of here. Digging in for the Redbirds, Mike Antico. Flied out the first time. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Grounder left side, finds its way through for a hit. So one on now with one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Jacob
Coming up to the
Buschberger.
dish for Memphis, Jacob Buschberger, 0 for 1. On the ground to first, could be 2. Throws to second for 1.
out.
Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, catcher
Man on at
Gavin
first. Next up for the
Collins.
Redbirds, Gavin Collins. Attacking the zone in this first inning, but the
0-1's the
hitters
count.
haven't been fooled because too many strikes have leaked over the middle of the plate. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Beautiful changeup, and that could help him dig his way out of a rough outing so far. To do that, he'll have to command that fastball well, too. Gets him swinging. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Back here in Nashville, bottom of the fourth inning. 0-2, here's the pitch. Liner, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
And now, Caleb Durbin, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. There's one down.
The right fielder, number 16, Mark Canha.
Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone.
Got a ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
In the air to center. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake Bowers.
And here is Jake Bowers.
Yeah!
Margot leads off of first with 2 out. This one lifted to center field. It's pretty deep. And that'll do it. 1 runner left aboard. They're trailing here 3-0. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Memphis, Ryan Vilade. Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 29.
Now the left fielder, Matt Koperniak. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in their at-bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Liner to left. Grabs it on the line.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Barrero.
Digging in for the Redbirds, Jose Barrero, 1 for 2. Action in the pen down there. Vinny Natoli up and throwing. Jay getting loose as well. Pop up on the right side of the infield. Clark drifts towards it. And that's the end of the inning. Offense held in check here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Memphis ahead in this game, 3-0. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to have you with me. And set to get us started in the bottom of the 5th, Brewer Hicklin.
That's a ball.
Hicklin measures 6'1", 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Now batting,
Freddie Zamora will hit next. Grounded out the first time.
Zamora.
He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Lines this one to left. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Raynel Delgado. First time up, grounded to third. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
That ball's foul.
Fine work in this one, just one strike away from a fifth shutout frame. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Nash.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Vinny Natoli, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker. Just off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen, Grant Wolfram getting ready to go. The 1-0 pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Grounds this one to short. Zamora. Slings to first. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Cesar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cesar Prieto. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout. Next up for the Redbirds, Thomas Sajazi. And his homer earlier in the game is the only time they've gotten anything across the plate in this one. They may be hoping he can lift one out again. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. On the ground, picks it up. There with plenty of time, inning over. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Memphis with the lead, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Wes Clark. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. This one in the air to right. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. That's a leadoff triple. And that's an advantage count paying off for the hitter. This next at bat looms very large. Back to the top of the order here. Next up, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. One-two offering. Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and that drops foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. 1 scores. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Durbin digs in now. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. Close, but called a ball. Clearly upset with the plate umpire after that one was ruled a ball. Might want to take off, and that one gets away at the plate. On the first, out. One away on the drop, 3rd strike. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up.
The right fielder, number 16.
And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. Close, but ruled a ball. Grounder to the left side. Barrero jumps and throws. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. 1 away and a runner at first. Digging in next for the Sounds, Jake Bauers. There goes the runner. This one in for a strike. The throw, tag, he's out. One and one. Here's the pitch. Fly ball very deep to right field. This one pretty far back. Snags it on the warning track. 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning up next. The Redbirds lead it 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Peguera. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Ground ball to 3rd, and that's just foul. Comes up empty, strike 2. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. the middle. Zamora fires to first on the run, and they get the out. On that play, he didn't have any time to waste after making a good play on his forehand. Fast transfer from glove to throwing hand, and a strong throw to get the out. Nice job. Coming up to the dish for Memphis, Jacob Bushberger. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 1 now. Late swing, fouled it off. And he grounds it to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Grounder to second, and that squirts through. Lead runner stops at second. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. One out and 2 on. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Valade.
Aye! 0-1.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. Stepping to the plate for Memphis, Matt Koperniak.
Matt Koperniak.
That one misses. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Grounder to third. They get the force. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any insurance. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. Time to stretch. The Redbirds out in front, 3-2. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Brewer Hicklin.
Brewer Hicklin.
Pops this one up. And there's 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Hey!
Close, doesn't get the call. 1 out and the base is empty. On the ground to first, Baker. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Raynel Delgado.
And here at the plate, Raynel Delgado. In the air, right field, well hit. It's got a chance on the warning track and hauls it in. So they make short work of them there. We're at the end of 7. Memphis with the lead, 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Grant Wolfram. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Inside, almost got the hitter. Swings and misses. Leadoff batter out here in the eighth.
Now batting,
Lucan Baker, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Wolfram, a tall lefty. He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got the hitter.
Strike. Two the count.
Two now. Swing and a miss. That's a K. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. Digging in for the Redbirds, Cesar Prieto, 1 for 3. In the air to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. In at second with a 2-out double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third baseman and left fielder to get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. He's already homered in this ball game. And that one fouled off. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. It's got a chance. And it is gone. A 2-run blast is second of the night. And they add on. It's 5-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder, he's replaying that one mentally, wondering if he could have brought it back. Next up for the Redbirds, Mike Antico.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball to second. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Coming up to the dish for Memphis, Jacob Buschberger.
Ball 1.
One and 0, here's the pitch. This one in the air to right. Cannot on the move. And makes the grab. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. On to the bottom of the eighth. And here's the catcher, Anthony Siegler.
Anthony Siegler.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hit in the air, right field, Valade. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next up for the Sounds, Wes Clark. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Late with the swing there. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just rolling out there. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Manuel Margot. Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and he's up over 70% for the ball game. That's strong work. Just off the outside edge. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Through 8 full, the Redbirds with the lead, 5-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler J. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Stepping to the plate for Memphis, Gavin Collins.
For Memphis, the catcher, Gavin Collins.
Old action in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander. Delivery. Ground ball to second base. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan Valade.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Valade. Grounds this one up the middle. What a stop! Throw from the knees. In time. Out. That was some amazing commitment on that play. Dives to knock it down, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to first for the out. Next up, Matt Koperniak. Swing and a miss. Late cut there.
0-1.
Strike 2. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Digging in for the Redbirds, Jose Barrero.
Ball, that's outside.
That's the kind of foul that'll leave you feeling the sting in your palms. Ouch. Koperniak, the runner at first with 2 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Had the hitter 1-2, but the hit by pitch puts the runner on. Next up for the Redbirds, Lucan Baker. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Fouled off. He was late. O2 rocks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. That's a hit. Coming to the plate. One run comes across, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cesar Prieto.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Cesar Prieto. He swings and fouls one off. The Redbirds trying to break this game open here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Clark takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. Last chance for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Mark.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canna. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen,
number
Zach
57,
Thompson, trying to protect
Zach
this lead.
Thompson.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely, you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking. Only 1 out remaining. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB.
Bauer.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. And they say he went.
0-1's the count.
Bash down the right side, but foul. And here's the 0-2. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. And your final, 6-2. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.